thought it wasn't real.
Air travel, once a symbol of human ingenuity and progress, now carries a shadow of fear. Recent events have cast a pall over our skies, leaving travelers and aviation experts grappling with unsettling questions. Why are planes falling from the sky?
All praises and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, and sincerity and truth with this great gospel coming out of our Bible. And straight into the lesson, it says why planes crash in 2025. Right? Because you've been having a lot of planes just fall from the skies. Right? It says ignoring the signs is a good way to end up at the wrong destination. And planes falling out the skies is a sign, right? It says 60 deadly, right? It says there have been 60 deadly aviation crashes in the United States in 2025. Before 2025, the most recent deadly plane crash involving a U.S. airliner was in 2009. So what's really going on, right? It says at least 188 people have died in the 2025 aviation crashes, right? The Lord is destroying these people's kingdom, right? And it's these different rules and regulations that's being passed by the administration, right? You had Trump and Musk come through with that DOGE, Department of tearing everything apart, right? They're not about the continuity of your society. They're about the continuity of their government. They give a damn about you people, right? It says some of the 400 jobs that were cut at the FAA help support air safety, right? No wonder it's not safe in the air, because a lot of jobs that were cut were done in your FAA, right? It says some of the 400 jobs that were cut at the FAA helped support air safety, a union says. What else? Let's read. It says a 91% fund cut, 30% air traffic controller vacancies, and numbers civil aviation acute safety crisis, right? That's in these different countries, right? It's happening all over. You got the same problem in America. You see what happened in India. It says India's booming aviation sector hides many flaws as aircraft age and manpower shortages, and the DGCA reduce its capability to inspect them thoroughly. Experts see situations worsening. And what happened? Planes falling out the skies. Right? Planes falling out the skies, right? Because the Lord is shutting down not just America's kingdom, all these different kingdoms. Right? Pretty soon these planes about to be used for military. For military usage. Right? I'm going to read the book of Proverbs 28, verse 5. It says, evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. We understand, this is supposed to happen. The end of aviation, right? Aviation is one of the things that makes this kingdom great. People can get to their location as fast as fuck, right? Instead of driving, taking a long-ass boat, right? Sailing for a long time, man, you just hop on a plane and you get to your destination fast, right? It says, evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. This is the book of Zephaniah 3 and 5. It says, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. And it's damn near every morning you wake up, it's another plane that fell out the sky, right? It's a plane catching fire, right? All type of things is happening, right? Also, man, don't forget them, they had set up the checkpoints at the airports, right? They got fucking police on these airports. On these airplanes, right? These CIA agents, right? And guess what? A lot of people stop flying, right? A lot of people stop flying. It's costing a lot of money. Matter of fact, let's get this right quick. Bear with me. This is the book of Isaiah 19:14. It says, "The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof," right? "As a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail, branch or rush may do," right? "In that day shall Egypt be like unto women. It shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he shaketh over it," right? The Lord is shaking his hand over Egypt, right? People are afraid to fly. Tourism is down. That's another thing. You got tourism down. People are afraid to fly. They're afraid for plane to fall out the sky. People are not visiting America because Trump is kind of starting wars with everybody, right? He ain't playing around right now. It says U.S. tourism collapse. No one is coming, right? It's going to be more people laid off, right? What it means when no tourism is coming. Ain't nobody going to different stores, different businesses, right? Buying bullshit, right? You got downtown Chicago, Navy Pier. Ain't nobody too much people downtown Chicago, right? Times Square, New York. Ain't too many people over there. You see California, there ain't nobody really too much in California, right? And these are major places that people would love to go to, come to from all around the world, right? Empty seats. U.S. tourism collapse. No one is coming. What's another thing? Leaving. Everyone is leaving, right? Costing billions. Yeah, the only plane tickets that people are getting is to get the fuck out of Dodge. Because they see what's coming. They see war is coming. A collapse is coming. Violence is coming. Really, judgment is coming. Let's go to this right quick. I'm going to read the book of 2nd Esdras. Let's do 2nd Esdras. We'll do 9 and bear with me. Here we go. This is the book of 2nd Esdras 5. And 1, it says, "Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number. And the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. But iniquity shall be increased above all that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago," right? Things is about to increase in wickedness, right? Because why? The Lord is coming very soon, so the judgment has to be fall upon these wicked ass people, right? That's why these people are showing their true colors in these last days. These last days, it says, "But iniquity shall be increased above all that which is above that which now thou seest." I'm going to read it again. "But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. In the land that thou seest now to have root, shall thou see wasted suddenly," right? That is the future of America. America is about to be wasted suddenly, right? And it's certain steps that's leading to what the end of Babylon the Great, right? The collapse of the aviation, the collapse of the colleges, right? The collapse of this man's society, right? The people don't trust in the system. People don't trust in the police, right? People don't trust in the goddamn thing. They damn near don't trust in the currency. Why you think they looking to bitcoins and all these different other types of methods of payments, right? You got people accumulating silver and accumulating gold like that's going to deliver them in the times to come, right? Negative, it says, "But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. And the land that thou seest now to have root shall thou see wasted." Shall thou see wasted. It's about to get worse for Babylon the Great, right? That's why people are fleeing. People are leaving. They like, oh shit, they don't want to get caught up in this World War III. And they know America is going to be one of the main players in this World War III. And right, there's going to be a time where your ass ain't going to be able to leave. Just like a motherfucker ain't going to be able to come into this Babylon the Great. They going to make it hard for your ass to leave this motherfucker, right? Here's the book of Luke 21:36. It says, "Watch ye therefore, and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. Right? All these different judgments that the Lord is unleashing on the earth.